EA Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers against the Toronto Raptors. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard was recognized as one of the NBA's 75 greatest.
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. And for the Clippers, down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Russell Westbrook out there with Gordon, and it's George in at the 3. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Pass to Anunoby. There's Siakam. And Vliet with the bounce pass. Lock at 6. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Great, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA team.
Taking 2 shots.
All free throws good from Eric Gordon.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Little turnaround. The shot will not fall. The Clippers go the other way with it. Pulls it up. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. Now the pass to Westbrook. It's George on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. With the teardrop. And Trent with the lay-in.
I'm so impressed with the strength of Gary Trent Jr. Excellent at staying in control of his shot.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way. Stay aggressive and try to battle back.
Outside Leonard. There's the triple. Toronto grabs the miss. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Knocked away. Trent outside. Crafty move. And it's good on the way in. Trent's got his second basket of the night.
What a tough finish with all that contact. When Gary's doing damage inside, it's scary.
Westbrook again. Oh, what a play!
Ooh, we got some flair on that one. Westbrook is vicious when attacking the rim.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
and putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And so it's Leonard with it. They'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Misses that one. His first miss of the night, 2 for 3. Barnes with it. Westbrook picks him up. Barnes can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
On the wing, George. Covered by Barnes. Feed away. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by George.
Kawhi is a threat from anywhere. To him, the mid-range is a good scoring option.
Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Ball to Toronto.
Siakam passes to Anunoby. 4 on the shot clock. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Can't play D any better than that. Fred Van Vliet just knocks down tough shots.
Pass to Westbrook. He kicks to George. Gordon with it. Right side, Leonard. Down low. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Van Vliet. To the inside. Siakam passes to Barnes. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Westbrook finds Leonard. Shoots over Van Vliet. And Leonard gets it to go.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Knocked loose. Paul George with the steal. On the wing, Gordon. Back to George. And the pass to Westbrook. Shoots over Van Vliet. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Passes it to Anunoby. And here's Trent outside. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
I like the efficiency here. 3 out of 4 shooting, just taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Morris. 3-pointer. He can't get that one.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Eric Gordon.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
No good on that one. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
The Raptors making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in, and he sinks the second.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Pass to Morris. And here's Gordon. Now Zubac, defended by Pirtle. Morris looking over the floor. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Takes the 13-footer. Good work defensively by Morris. And the West, we know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Raptors trailed by 3. Anunoby in the corner. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Eric Gordon. A new group in now for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Achua comes in for Scotty Barnes. Martin's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Flynn subbed in for Trent. The pass to Mann. Outside Westbrook. Passes it to Morris. From deep three-point range, Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Flynn misses. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Mann. Banked in off the glass.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And here's Barton. Shoots from the elbow. And Westbrook pulls it down.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Here's Mann, covered by Achua. Shoots off the step back. Mann can't hit. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And the first one at the line is good. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
He doesn't get the second one.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Raptors trailed by 7. VanVleet outside. Outside Flynn. Kicks to Barton. Back to Flynn. VanVleet outside. And the Raptors miss again. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
Drops in the layup for 2. VanVleet's got 5 points so far.
Built to take as much punishment as you want to dish out. Fred VanVleet not fazed by physical D.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Plumlee. He's off on that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Barton. George with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 5. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by George. 7 points for Eric Gordon.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
Pass to Barton. poked loose. 1:05 left here in the first quarter. And there it is for him. George has got his second bucket tonight.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Pass to Barton. George against Barton. The pass to Highland. Outside Gordon. Passes it to Morris. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Achua with it. Morris is there. Achua kicks to Flynn. Sinks the triple.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Los Angeles leading by 6. George looking around. Shoots over Barton. Another one falls to the Clippers.
This is PG's role. He's out here to shoot the ball and to do it often.
For 3, Van Vliet. It doesn't go for him. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Clippers lead by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
19. Fans, your Clippers U16.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Raptors trailed by 8. Front court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Then there's Batum. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's man in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Pirtle. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Westbrook finds George. Back to Westbrook. Outside Leonard, all sorts of time. Doesn't go that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Now Flynn. The 11-footer, Batum with the steal. Right side Westbrook, and stolen by Achua. Here's Anunoby from outside off the mark. Clippers leading by 8. Outside, George. Westbrook passes to Man. Over Flynn. And too long on the shot. The Raptors shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Trent can't hit. And Los Angeles guys shooting here about 46% for the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. We all know, Steve, that playoff basketball is different. So if you're preparing a teammate for their first taste of the postseason, a first-time playoff player, what do you tell them?
Well, the intensity goes to another level, but the game is the same. You really have to slow down in your mind the game in the playoffs. But most importantly, you must watch film, and film to get an edge.
And the layup is good. Plumlee's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Clippers leading by 11. Outside Leonard. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Great defensive effort by Russell Westbrook. Terrific closeout ability.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Toronto calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Flynn kicks to Trent. From deep. And again, Toronto no luck. Los Angeles leading by 11. Fires from the line. Leonard no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
And that one misses.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
And the second free throw, good. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable, playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
Trent outside, past Duananobi. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Ball to Toronto.
Clock is at 3. Flynn, nice shot from the wing. Flynn's got 5 points so far.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Takes the 3. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Raptors trail by 10. Now here's Flynn. He has 5. The pass to Anunoby. Passes to Flynn. Fires for 3. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 10. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Plumlee, the pass to Mann. Over Trent. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Mann's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. Trent outside. Here's Anunoby. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Flynn kicks to Anunoby. Inside, here's Trent. Yes, that goes in.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
The Raptors shoot their 7th free throw attempt here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. The free throw drops for Trent.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Mann passes to Plumlee. He feeds it to George. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players.
Take a break.
Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
That's good from George.
The all-around game Paul George possesses is so special. His versatility is what makes him so valuable.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Barnes kicks to Trent. Outside Flynn, pass to Anunoby. The three-pointer, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Barnes against Plumlee. Pass to Highland. 5 on the clock to the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second.
That one goes on Anunoby.
Team foul.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
2 shots.
free throw good from George.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Martin's checked in for the Raptors. Fred VanVleet comes in for Flynn. And both free throws good for Paul George. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Zubac, it's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. 15-point game.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Leonard trying to break free. Good D by Barnes. And here's Toronto. Anunoby with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Smitty OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK. Though he's still polishing the skill set, Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Terrence Mann. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Clippers leading by 13. Westbrook passes to George. Feeds to Gordon. George against Anunoby. Westbrook with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 5 assists in the game. Martin outside. Anunoby finds Pirtle. Now here's VanVleet. And the Raptors miss again.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
You have to be very careful when you're guarding Gordon. He's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Gordon. Both free throws good from Eric Gordon. Raptors trailed by 18. Toronto calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Make some noise. Time to get a free t-shirt.
the Raptors now. They trail by 18. Anunoby passes to Burton. Here's Van Vliet. Lets the three fly. That shot, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's the pass to Westbrook. Leonard kicks to George. Off target from three-point range.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Raptors trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Westbrook finds George. Clippers moving the ball around. Pass to Gordon. A shot. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Barton outside. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. And that one is good. Barnes has got 7 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Westbrook against Van Vliet. Pass to Leonard. From 11 feet away. Good D by Barnes. Raptors trail by 16. Shoots over Leonard. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Anunoby against George. Pass to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
And Toronto making a change here. Siakam's checked in. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Grizzlies. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Gordon. 52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The shot by George, wide open. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
It's one of those nights where George's number has been called time after time.
Back to Van Vliet. And there's the pass to Anunoby. And here is Siakam. Passes it to Barnes. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Zubats the pass to Gordon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Wilbert.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. Siakam looking around. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. From the get-go, it was the Clippers who came out strong. They had great chemistry early on, both offensively and defensively, stringing together an impressive 8-0 run to jump on top early. When the clock ran out in the first quarter, they were up by 8. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Fans, your Clippers,
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Raptors trail by 15, so the Raptors 5 right now. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And Siakam in at the center. Anunoby, no good.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Leonard, no luck. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the
And
Raptors.
from the line a season ago, 73%.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes. Barnes hits them both. Clippers leading by 13. Westbrook kicks to Zubats. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Westbrook dishes to Gordon. Rejected by Van Vliet.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instinct. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. The lead now cut to single digits.
Great shooting instincts from Pascal Siakam. He knew he had that quick shot in the bag.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
It's picked off. Pass to Trent. Runs to get it to Barnes and does. It's good. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Westbrook kicks to George. Shoots from 14. Los Angeles with another miss. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Gordon. Zubac's in the post. Covered by Siakam.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. Lets it go with a 3. He doesn't hit that one.
And they continue to control the glass.
Westbrook against Barnes. Westbrook double team. That's a 2 from Gordon. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 14 points for Eric Gordon. Trent outside. The dish to Barnes. There's the pass to Anunoby. Now, here's Trent. Siakam trying to free himself up. No good off the back of the rim. Passes it to George. Back to Leonard. Nobody near Barnes. Bangs home the trifecta. Barnes has got 18 points.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
Gordon finds Zubac. It's tipped. It's Trent on the wing. Shoots over Zubac. Trent can't hit.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy missing too.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Zubac. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. Inside. Gordon inside. Siakam's there, and it's Gordon missing. Raptors trailed by 10 to the paint. Here's Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I think the mid-range game has been a go-to option for them in this game. And when it's working like it is for them, I see no reason to make a change.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
That's good from Barnes. So he gets them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Let's give a round of applause for your Clippers.
And here are the Clippers now. Westbrook finds Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Here's George. He's guarded by Anunoby. The pass to Gordon. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. stolen by Gordon. Back to George with the shot. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Passes it to Van Vliet. Raptors get it back. Barnes kicks to Trent. Pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Here's Siakam. And finally they hit one. Siakam's got his 2nd bucket.
I mean, great hustle by Pascal Siakam, fighting for the board and making sure they convert.
Pass to Gordon. He dishes it to Westbrook. And the pass to Zubac. Back to Westbrook. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Nice job by Russ, attacking the interior, hunting down a high percentage look.
Siakam, the bounce pass. Trent finds Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half, nothing in the second.
Passes it to Trent. Launches a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Trent's got 14 points.
That's his 2nd 3-pointer of the night, 1 in each half, trying to keep the defense honest.
And here's George. 13 points in the game. Back to Gordon. Got a piece of it. All by himself. Here's Trent. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Beautiful effort play from Gary, not allowing the defense to catch him.
And the Clippers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
For the Clippers, Morris is checked in for Westbrook. Mann subbed in for Eric Gordon. And Toronto also making a switch. Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Pass to Mann. Here's Leonard. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for Kawhi Leonard.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
Van Vliet against Leonard.
Watch the screen.
Now Achua.
Watch the screen.
Pass to Trent.
Watch the pick.
Fires top of the key. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Clippers leading by 5. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Muscle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Now, here's Achua. D right on him. Here's Mann, defended by Trent. Mann passes to George. Dishes to Morris. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris finishing through the contact, now going to the line to try and add.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Los Angeles. A new group in now for the Raptors. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Siakam. Chris Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. Will Barton, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Flynn subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Free throw good for Morris. Raptors trail by 10. The pass to Achua. Outside Flynn. Passes to Boucher. Shot to stop the run. That one doesn't drop. The Clippers go the other way with it. Now, here is George. 13 points in the game. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 5 points so far.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. Raptors have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. First free throw is good.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Both free throws good from Poeltl. And Greg Poeltl has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
A three from Leonard. Boucher with the rebound. Raptors trail by 10. Down low, Poeltl. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Poeltl's got 4 points this quarter.
Just what you expect from Poeltl inside, using his size to get to a close-range shot.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard looking around.
2 minutes remaining in the
to the inside. Just 5 on the clock. And they pick up 2. Morris has got 7.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Barton. And here is Achua. Defended by George. No good from outside. Los Angeles leading by 10. To the paint. Here's Mann. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
Here's Flynn. His 3-pointers off the mark. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Westbrook kicks to Plumlee. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Highland. The tray. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Highland's got his first 3 points of the game. And Boucher is one of those guys that you love having in your rotation.
Kevin, he can score, rebound, and defend very well. and has shown a willingness to want to get better, which is something you love to see.
Martin from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Shoots it. Toronto grabs the miss.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Barton outside. Good. Barton's got his first 2 points of the night.
The defense cannot afford to give him an inch that close to the basket because he will burn you every time.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Plumlee out there with Batum. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's man in a small forward.
Look at the focus. When Russell Westbrook zeroes in, he's next level.
First team foul. At the line for LA, Russell Westbrook. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops.
What I love about Russell Westbrook, he plays with maximum effort every single night. You can be sure he's not taking any plays off.
And so he makes both from the line. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 15-point game. Launches it. The shot's good from Achua.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
The pass to man. Clippers moving the ball around. Passes it to Westbrook. Shoots over Van Vliet. Westbrook, no good.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to man. So here's Westbrook. Pass to man. Outside Batum. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Barton surveying the floor. Knocks it loose. Batum with the steal. Here's man. Now the pass to Westbrook. Here's man. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight. Westbrook against Van Vliet. Birtle with the ball. Back to Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The revenge triple. Love seeing Fred Van Vliet come right back at him.
And the Clippers call time here.
Who wants his free t-shirt? Let's hear it.
Anunoby checked in for Toronto. Trent comes in for Barton. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. For three, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now tonight. A three from Leonard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Once a weakness, Leonard's three-point shot is now a strength, a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Trent passes to Anunoby. And here is Van Vliet. Fires from deep. Morris with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Man gets the bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Can they get it? Drills the three-pointer.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot.
Pass to Man. Back to Westbrook. From the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Trent's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Anunoby. Takes a three. Ajua, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Gary Trent Jr. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for your Clippers. To the stripe, Terrence Mann. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in. Raptors also changing it up. Pascal Siakam comes in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's Barnes in for Achua. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Van Vliet. Trent outside. The pass to Anunoby. Tipped away. Paul George with the steal. Passes it to Man. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. A three. And the Clippers miss again.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Pass to Trent. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Trent passes to Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. From downtown, Trent can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 16. Left side, George. Pass to Man. From deep three-point range, Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet's got his 6th rebound on the night. They get it again.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Get through.
Outside Westbrook. Shoots over Van Vliet. And the Clippers miss again.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Good on the three-point shot.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second three of this half, third of the night.
And the pass to George. Passes it to Mann. Pass to Zubac. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to, helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Pass to Gordon. Here's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gordon's got 19 points.
And so many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Poked away. Paul George with the steal. And Leonard has it in the corner. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Gordon against Van Vliet. Trent outside. The pass to Anunoby. He kicks it to Barnes. Raptors need to get a shot off. Van Vliet with the bucket.
No hesitation from Fred Van Vliet. Assertive off the catch and shoot.
Passes to Gordon. The dish to Leonard. Shoots again, Los Angeles.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Here's Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers leading by 18. Outside, George. Out to Morris. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And the shot is good. Barnes has got 22.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Pass to George. A three ball. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 6 assists now in the game.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
And the Raptors call time here. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
checked in for Marcus Morris. And here are the Raptors now. Pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Raptors moving the ball around. Barnes looking around. 5 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. George against Trent. And here's Westbrook. Shoots over Van Vliet. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
The confidence Westbrook plays with is evident. Feels like he can do damage from anywhere.
And there's the pass to Trent. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Leonard against Anunoby. Trent. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from George. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. Morris outside. Westbrook scanning the floor. Passes it to Leonard. Inside. Here's George. That's good. And it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 7th assist in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Paul George.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And Smitty Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots. They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Anunoby. Leonard with the bucket.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Anunoby finds Barnes. Down low, Siakam. That one goes in.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Outside Westbrook. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.